What's going on, guys? Greg with PizzlesTechTime, back again with another video. And today I've got something a little bit special for you. I'm gonna give you some proceedings, and then I'm gonna tell you why the DJI Mic 2 is something you probably shouldn't buy. So in this video, I'm gonna quickly go over some prerequisites, and then I'm gonna tell you why I'm not liking the DJI Mic 2. And maybe I'll even sprinkle in a couple things that I actually like about it, guys. Definitely stick around to the end of the video so you guys don't miss it. I record tech videos weekly just so I can help people and I can get some extra income as I'm a hustler, I'm a full-time truck driver, and I'm doing everything I can to provide for my family. Being that I really love tech, I started recording myself about 8 years ago. Ever since 2020-ish, I have had to do extra gigs on the side to make money. Views were down, income was down, so I decided to start offering photo and video services, which led me down a whole rabbit hole where I had to get new equipment, new tripods, new audio recorders. I ended up getting the DJI Mic 1 just for my YouTube setup, and I even recommended one of my friends grab it, and to be quite honest with you, I do regret that, because I have had so many issues with this microphone. I'm actually talking to DJI right now. The last 3 or 4 videos that I've recorded on the channel have been horrible sounding audio. I've had to use AI, I've had to do a whole bunch of stuff. Before anybody tries to battle me in the comments, I did listen to it, and then I recorded it without the headphones on, and the audio was horrible. I'm getting audio interference. I don't know what it is, but it's in and out, and it's very, very unpredictable, which is a new thing. So I did update the firmware, and I thought it fixed it. I recorded about 10 more videos. All of that audio was garbage. So I went ahead and bought the DJI Mic 2. I went to Hunt's Photo and Video. I'm sitting there next to the Rode Pro, and I'm looking at the DJI Mic 2. Which one do I get? And they're like, well, you can't return the DJI one, but you can return the Rode one. I should just get the Rode one, right? But then I was thinking, you know what? I know DJI, I know how the mic works. It's supposed to be updated. The transmission system's supposed to work better. And it has 32-bit float point audio, which is one of the reasons I went out and spent extra money on the Tascam X8 so that I could try out 32-bit float point audio and see if it actually had better quality. Long story short, guys, 32-bit float point will enable you to edit any clipping or low volume, but it doesn't really enhance the overall sound quality. I'm not a sound engineer. Obviously, I suck with sound. That's why I'm trying to get a wireless system here, so I don't have to think about sound that much. That being said, for whatever reason, I ended up buying the DJI mic, even though I couldn't return it. I said there's no way they're gonna have all the issues that the last one had, and sure enough, other than the stuff that I already know, I opened it up, the packaging was on point, as DJI usually is. The product looks great. There are some things I didn't like about it, like the case. It's a lot bigger, and it lost some of the texture of it, so it's kind of slippery. And they put a locking lid on it, which I don't know why they did that, but for whatever reason, they put a locking lid. Now, every time I go to press the button, like, it doesn't spring up and open, but it's locked. So you have to press the button and open it. I really don't like that design. I don't know why they did that. So they changed the case, they made it bigger, they made it locking, which I didn't like. It lost some of the texture, which I didn't like. It made it a little more slippery. It's bigger, it's heavier, and it's uglier. On video, guys, they really don't look bad at all, either one. Why lock it if it's not gonna spring open? Now you need 2 hands to open it. I mean, that's just silly to me. I had 0 issues with this case. The magnets, they worked fine. No idea why they changed that, but that being said, some idiot probably complained about it. So it's bigger. I like the way the other case looks better. That's not my biggest gripe here. The biggest downside, in my opinion, is going to be the little phone connectors that they include. They have an arrow going this way. You can only put it on one way. But when you plug this thing in, if it hits the device, or if you have a case like mine, it doesn't fit with the case, and the last one did, I push it and it pops out. It's like, this design is not good. It doesn't work well. I just don't understand what DJI was thinking here. I think they might have rushed this out to compete with Rode, because a lot of people have been saying that the Rode Mic Pro sounds a lot better than the DJI, but DJI does have noise canceling. DJI has A, B, and C. There are a lot of good things about this. The touchscreen interface is pretty good. Unfortunately, the cold shoe, you cannot move it. So the cold shoe is actually stuck to the actual receiver, which at first glance I thought that's a great addition. Now I don't have to take it on and off. They still have a little plastic cover that covers the little phone connection, so you still have to take that on and off. The cold shoe kind of gets in the way, and it's really not in the best place. I noticed trying to change the settings on my camera, and when it's on the cold shoe and on there in a certain way, it's kind of hard to get the thumb wheel. It's just a little bit aggravating, some of these upgrades that DJI did, and I really don't understand why. So I went ahead and updated it right away. I kept getting an issue with the update where it was taking about 2 or 3 minutes to move this little small update file to both the receiver and the transmitter. This did not happen with the original one. It's freezing up, it's acting weird. So I updated them, I plugged in my Rode SmartLav, and sure enough, no sound at all. And I'm wondering, what the heck, man? This mic works with the original DJI mic. DJI changed it to TRS when everybody else on the planet is using TRRS now. In my opinion, this seems like a money grab to me, because DJI now makes a lav, which they didn't have for the original that actually needed a lav. Now they have their own lav, which is not that expensive or anything like that, and I don't know what it sounds like because I did not buy it. It turns out I have to get a TRS adapter for this. If this fixed some of the transmission issues that the original DJI mic was having, okay, sure, then I'm fine with it. But to me, it just seems like a money grab. This is very similar to things that Apple do. They go in a different direction so that their accessory sells more, like the lightning port, like they do with the Apple for Apple. You have to pay them to use that on your products. This is very similar, guys, and it really does bother me. Now, I am somewhat of a DJI fanboy, so I will say they do, for the most part, or they used to, make phenomenal products where you really looked at it and you were like, wow, I owned the Mavic 2 Air, and it's a fantastic drone. You use that and you're like, wow, they thought of absolutely everything. The DJI mic, you use that. You're like, wow, they thought of everything. Yeah, it does have some issues, but this DJI Mic 2 does not feel like a DJI product. It has a lot of setbacks, like any product does. My camera has a setback, my recorder has a setback, my computer has a setback. Everything has a setback, but this is a long line of setbacks that I do not think belong in a sequel product line. Now, I am in contact with DJI to ask them why my microphone all of a sudden just started having transmission issues. Basically non-stop, I'm getting transmission issues using it with all different devices. So I really am wondering what's up with that. A lot of setbacks that almost force you to buy lavalier mics from DJI or buy some sort of adapter, which I'm sure some of you guys have. We're gonna do a testing audio check so you guys can hear the difference between. This is going to be the DJI Mic 2 with noise cancellation and 32-bit flow point audio. So right about now, we are testing the noise cancellation. Okay guys, now the audio you're hearing is from the DJI Mic 1, recording straight to the transmitter. This is the DJI mic recording straight to the transmitter, so there is no interference. This is the DJI Mic 2 going from the transmitter to the receiver, and you're losing out on that 32-bit flow point audio, but you are getting the noise cancellation. Let me know down in the comments below which one sounds better to you. I don't know, I haven't actually heard this yet. I just got so bothered by trying to set this device up that I thought I really should make a video, guys. And if this is your first time here, guys, my name's Greg with PizzlesTechTime, reminding you to embrace goodness and you'll attract greatness. Believe me, it'll help you as it has helped me. So guys, what do you think about this DJI Mic 2? Does it bother you as much as it bothers me? Or am I complaining and these are not that big of a deal? In my opinion, it kind of is a big deal, and I can no longer return this, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna get good use out of this, and I'm not gonna get any interference from any of the other devices that I actually use. By the way, guys, if you are interested in purchasing any of my products, I have made a big list on Amazon of all my camera gear, my computer build that I just built in the back there, as well as all the pet products that I cover on my other channel. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you would use those links down below to shop. They are affiliate links, but they don't cost you anything, and they really do help me out, guys. I'd be very grateful if you would use those. Questions and comments down below. DJI, I hope you don't hate me now, but gotta do what you gotta do. All right, guys, until next time, I'm out. Peace. I still do want to get